Hi, I'm Michael Sinoff, founder and CEO of HardToFindSeminars.com. For the last 5 years, I've interviewed the world's best business and marketing minds. Now my challenge is to build the world's largest free resource for online, downloadable audio business interviews. I've learned a lot in the last 5 years, and today I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive. Hi, this is Michael Sinoff with Michael Sinoff's HardToFindSeminars.com and Consulting Secrets. Here is a series of calls with a gentleman named Dave Flannery out of Ireland. He's a new HMA consultant. He came on board in September of 2006, and his goal is to be the world's #1 HMA consultant. And I have to tell you, based on what he's done so far, I think he's well on his way. We have agreed to do a series of interviews that's going to document his success, his trials, his tribulations, the lessons he's learned, and he's got a lot of valuable lessons that I think will help you, the new or existing HMA consultant. He's an inspiration to us all, and in this recording we're going to go over how it all started, how he became interested in business and marketing consulting, a little bit about his experience and background. We're going to hear about some other consulting opportunities and franchises that he investigated and why he ultimately chose becoming an HMA consultant. You're going to hear how he was able to set up appointments with over 24 potential prospects and how he's on his way to closing 17. By tomorrow, if he closes 3 out of the 4 or 5 appointments he has, he'll have 17 clients, all paying him 3,500 euros, which is close to $5,000 US per project for 4 projects each. So this is the first step in getting the clients, taking them through an opportunity analysis, and closing the deal. Our next recording, he'll be knee-deep working with actual clients, and we'll do a recording on what it's like actually working with 17 clients at once. So I look forward to bringing you more details as we follow Dave Flannery, our future's #1 HMA consultant. And if you have any questions or any advice or feedback, please don't hesitate to call, and I'd be more than willing to get your story as well. Enjoy.
Hello.
Hey, Dave. Mike Sinoff here.
Hey, Mike.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Good. Can you hear me okay?
I can indeed.
You wrapping up a busy day?
I am. I just closed 3 again.
Oh, man, that's great. You feeling pretty good about it?
Yeah, I am. I closed 3 off that, and that could be 17 in total.
So you just graduated with an MBA at the top of your class. Now, did you know what you were going to do after you graduated? Where did the whole idea of consulting start?
I think it was just getting in and making more money for whatever company or whatever sector I was working for. I don't know if it was that marketing per se, but eventually kind of whittled its way down to marketing. The marketing thing probably hit me about 1.5 years ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Were you doing stuff with companies?
I was managing director of 2 companies and general manager of 3 others in the last couple of years. So I would have had a general overview of everything going on in the company, kind of more always drawn towards the sales and marketing side and the PR side rather than anything on the accounting side or anything like that. This is in my capacity as a manager, managing other sector managers, as in a marketing manager and a PR manager, and I was always drawn towards that side of the business, mainly because that's where the income, the revenue was being generated.
I see. What kind of businesses were they?
There was health and leisure was one, car rental was another, FMCG, you know what they are?
No, I don't.
Consumer goods, that would be supermarkets and retail outlets, and another leisure centre. So about 4 or 5 in the last.
How did you end up finding my site? Were you looking at other consulting opportunities?
I definitely knew I wanted to work for myself, so I was looking at franchises such as Action International was one, and the Quantum Organisation were 2 that I had it whittled down to.
Did you go in for the presentations and stuff?
I had presentations on both, and like I said before during the teleconference, I thought they were weak.
Did they bring you in like a group where they did a presentation? Tell me the
No, there was more one-on-one because I wouldn't go in the group. I was very aware of the group mentality.
Which one did you meet with first?
Action International.
And how much did they want for a franchise?
25,000 sterling.
Uh-huh.
Which would be about $40,000.
Okay.
And that got you the license, and then you paid them $2,000 a month for 5 years.
For the first 5 years. What about a percentage of your gross?
2,000.
And whether you made any money
or not, yeah.
Okay. Were they based out of the UK or Australia?
No, they're based out of Australia, but they were founded in Australia.
Okay.
And they have an Irish office here. They didn't have, when I was looking at the market travel to England, see the presentation, but they actually have an Irish office here.
Did you go to the office there?
I went to the office in England, yeah.
I mean, did you see anything that they had that was pretty good or just okay or what?
No, they couldn't answer basic questions like, how would I sell this? What am I coming from? Like, basically, what do I explain to the client? What's in it for them? It was more of a kind of a hard pitch sale. Which is why I didn't want to go into the group sessions because, like I said, I was aware of the group mentality. And I didn't want to be drawn by the excitement of the group if there was excitement in the group. I wanted to kind of stay by myself, keep my own wits about me. But no, I didn't see anything that majorly jumped out at me.
Yeah, all right, then you checked out Quantum.
To be honest with you, they're mainly the same thing. Quantum, guy who has Quantum was under Brad Sugars, who's the founder of Action International. So he just broke off his own, changed a few things, methodology of Action International, and then trademarked that methodology. So I basically didn't realize that at the time when I went.
Yeah, what are they asking for that one?
They were asking at the time, they were just coming into Ireland, so they're kind of price leaders, so they were asking about 14,000 sterling, and again 2,000 per year. 2,000
per year for 5 years?
Yeah.
Same as Action?
Same as Action, yeah.
What, 14,000 sterling, what is that in US dollars about?
14,000 is about 23,000.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Which, if they were giving me what I thought, I wouldn't have minded paying that. But it didn't seem to have everything that I was looking for, to be honest with you. About this time, I was talking to one of the guys who was in my cohort for my MBA, and he just happened to mention the name J. Abraham. Said, if you're interested, look up his stuff, it's very good. He gave me his book. But that's basically how I kind of came around to yourself.
You had never heard of J. Abraham?
I really never heard of him. So I read that and it intrigued me, because he seemed to put it in a system that you could explain it to somebody who didn't know what you were talking about. And so I decided to have a look at his stuff. Now, I went onto his website, and prices were a little bit out of my range at the time. And that's how what I started doing was trawling the internet and seeing if I could get second-hand stuff, which is how I came to hardtofindseminars.com and emailed you for, I think it was the Protege set.
Yeah.
And you emailed me back saying, well, listen, yeah, I can do that for you, but I've got a system here that incorporates all that and more. So we started talking for a while. I think we made over 4 or 5 days. We were shooting emails back and forth towards each other. And the way you were putting the system seemed to click with what I was looking for. So basically, I just took a chance and I ordered it, and I haven't looked back since.
So your plan was to become the world's #1 HMA consultant.
Correct.
So you had to put down your plan. You sent me those plans, your weekly plans of exactly what you were going to be doing.
Yeah.
Do you find writing down your plans and putting it in paper gives you a little more power and edge?
Can't be done any other way, Mike. I know a lot of people say they don't need to write stuff down. I personally can't do it unless it's written down. I could go to my diary now, and from now until Friday, my days are written out. Whatever time I say I'm going to do something, that will be done. If I have a half an hour marked out for a phone call, that's what it gets. It gets a half an hour. Because if you don't and you get sidetracked, little issues then can pull you off your track, and you come to the end of the week and nothing is done.
What goals did you have set for yourself?
HMA Business Growth Expert. And I'm going to do that by just planning the stages, going through it. Obviously, I'm going to hit obstacles. I mean, it's not all pie in the sky and rose-tinted glasses. I mean, it's going to be tough. But like I said, I have a plan. I have a certain amount of sales, a certain amount of I have a client number that I want to get done by March. I have a certain amount of sales that I want to make by March, and I have a certain percentage of growth that I want to achieve for my clients. What I'm hoping is to have something like, in total, about 120% overall growth for each of my 17 clients. If I close 3 more deals tomorrow, I have my 17 clients until the end of the next 4 months.
If you close your 3 tomorrow, which it seems like you're on track to do, and you'll have 17 clients, all who have committed to the core 4 projects.
Correct.
At 3,500 euros a project?
Correct.
That's over 5,000 in US?
204,800 euros, which is about 5,000. Yeah, in US dollars.
Okay, so you got 17 clients who have committed to 4 projects at 5,000 a pop. Let's talk about how you got those 17 clients, and that all starts with the opportunity analysis.
It does.
Didn't you do some role playing with your friend?
And I cannot say how important that was.
Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. You know, many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information I provide at hardtofindseminars.com. So go right now to hardtofindseminars.com, and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to hardtofindseminars.com. Thanks for watching.